Yo, chatters. Hello. Welcome to another stream with your boy Kent, man. It's a pleasure to have you on this Saturday as we do as Yap and Goon on a Saturday. But today we're going to be doing a few things. And, I thought I'd stream while also doing those things, while also yapping and gooning. So I can do multiple things at one time. So if you guys enjoy the stream, let's just get on with the show.
Who's he?
Hitman!
He's not important!
Okay. One of these days, I'm going to get a true, proper Twitch intro, or I'm going to have to make a new one myself. Either one will happen eventually. But what's good, y'all? Welcome back! Sorry, I always wanted to try that because I always thought Belize's opening was a very fun opening to do, so I thought I'd try it. Maybe I'll keep doing new YouTuber intro openings until whatever. Mine's is just normal, it's just boring. Hello gamers, welcome to the stream, and it's not that fun. But today, I just thought, I was rearranging my office as normally this is all you get to see, but normally back behind me, if I move out the way, there's this giant mess that is just scattered everywhere. And today, I've been making an effort to clean my office, and I thought I was not going to stream today, but to kind of still get my stream in for a Saturday, I thought I would yap while I also clean my office. I feels like it's doubly contuitive and purposeful. I don't know. I'm not smart. Anyway, but so yeah, I got figures and shit everywhere. Boxes that should need to go somewhere, and we're gonna figure it out as we go. And I thought I'd just yap about it while we do it, but I'm also gonna play some music while in the background. So and try not to drop anything. See, this is why I need to finish cleaning my stuff so I don't actually drop something. I've already had a few casualties, and I don't need other ones. And we're just gonna try to yap and have a good time. So just so I'm actually getting productive done, so I'm not yapping and just wasting time, I'm just gonna start from one corner and kind of just make myself around to here, and then come back around until I get stuff in places that I want it to be. Now, this will eventually lead into a video that I have planned for the YouTube channel. It probably will lead into my room tour for 2025 at some point. I just got to get it done. But for me, I've been trying to find very good strategic ways to make my room look cool, but also fit all my shit that I love. And I love a lot of different types of media, from Neptunia, Final Fantasy, to Atelier, to, Rem or ReZero anime in general. And then, Sinra Kagura and Dead or Alive and all this stuff that I just want to fit in my office that I just don't think I have enough room for. Now, I wish I could be one of those people that just collects one type of thing and that's it, and they can just make their whole room that. I'm not that type of person, so it makes it a lot harder for me. I apologize for my tank top appearance, but it's been very hot recently. I do have the AC running, but with the computer on, my lights on, and all this other stuff, a brother be sweating. And I think I do need to get a new AC soon, but that will definitely come in time. But anyway, let's start with this corner. So this corner specifically I think it's going to be my new Neptunia spot. Now, if I could turn my camera enough so you can see it. In that corner used to be my Neptunia section. However, that corner is now going to be my designated Final Fantasy and Square Enix wall section. It might spill over to the chimney eventually. However, that is where my new section for Final Fantasy and Square Enix stuff will go. And that means that Neptunia will go first, because technically, Final Fantasy was the first thing that I fell in love with, like game-wise. Wow, besides like Sonic the Hedgehog, but I kind of moved past just collecting only Sonic the Hedgehog, even though that's my boy. And you will see some Sonic the Hedgehog stuff in here. However, it's not the core focus of my collecting anymore. So I try to like collect a lot of stuff nowadays. And that's just pretty much it. So now I kind of wanted to set it up like Neptunia right here, and then Atelier, then Cinder Kagura, and then Final Fantasy. I think that's how my brain works. And then eventually when we get over to this side, which I'll show you guys when I'm over there, which is the ReZero side, and then it goes to High School DxD for the little stuff that I have, and then Bleach, Inuyasha, and then I can't show this side because this is going to be the naughty side. Because, yeah, I like to goon. That sounded so wrong, like I'd be gooning over there, but that's not the idea. But I am going to be making like a nice little lounge area, but there's going to be like a lot of naughty pictures over there eventually. There's already one up there already to block out the sun. But, yeah. Anyway, before I put a shelf there, which I do have an idea for a shelf to put over there, it's not going to coordinate yet because I'm going to be replacing it. I'm going to put up the tapestries that I want to put in that spot. So in that particular spot, I'm going to put this Hyperdimension Neptunia V2 tapestry. I've had this for years. It's one of my favorite wall scrolls I have, and it's going to be displayed right there, right beside Atelier. Now, technically, I want to eventually switch this one out. Well, mostly it's going to be moved over because I still love Ryza, but I want a Verona poster tapestry to go there because Verona was the first Atelier game that I played. So I would love to go Atelier, Verona, then Ryza, and then Yumiya, and then Simmerkager. So that's how it's going to work. But I think it's going to be 2 small shelves, 1 big shelf for Ryza itself, and then another shelf for Yumiya, and then we'll get to Simmerkager. But I don't have the Simmerkager shelf yet, so it's going to have to share with something else at the moment. But first, let's focus on this first. Now, I don't know if you guys can still hear me over here, but I'm going to protect myself as much as I can. I know the light is not good, but I'm going to try to make it as best as I can to illuminate the room. But it'll all work out in the end. It's like, we're just here for fun. Plus, I don't think no one's here anyway, so I don't think it's really going to matter that much. Let me see. But I got the 1 light, and I think it can definitely illuminate that corner. All right, so let me first prop up the ladder here. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I'm seeing the waves, so it definitely seems like it's picking up my voice, which is good. So we're gonna go ahead and put this up like so. Hopefully there is no accident as I'm putting this shit up, because I don't need to be making no Jax films. That's what we're here for. But all right. So I got some. I got a few push pins that we're gonna use, so I can put up the tapestries. Now I'm gonna grab like 4, so I can put up the other one eventually. So let's do it. So I want to put it as high as I can, but a little low because I'm going to be putting a light strip around the base at some point. So I know now you definitely cannot hear me because I got tacks in my mouth. So let me make sure I do this the right way. Okay. All right. So don't look at my ass, chat. I know it's fat, but you can't be looking. All right. So you're gonna put it like right here. One there. Alright. And I don't have a ruler, so I'm just eyeballing this shit. And hopefully it works. I think that's not too low. Alright. 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 Okay. That is looking good. So far, I like the way that looks. I like the way that looks a lot. From a distance, yeah. Now, it does, I should have made it even with this tapestry, which I might end up doing, because it's a little uneven. But the also idea is that this tapestry is smaller than this one, so it makes sense that it would be a different size. But I kind of want to drop it down. Drop it down low, girl. Drop it low, girl. All right, let me just see what it looks like when it's dropped down. Even though I just took the time to put it up there. Alright, I just want to see if I like that better. I do like that better. So what we can do instead this. So then it's kind of in that spot. Don't look at my ass, Chuck. Don't look at my ass. Alright, now it's not even the right thing. We need a bit of like here. Too high. Too high. Too high. Okay. All right. I think, by darn it, I think we might have gotten it. I think we might have gotten it. I think that looks good, chat. I think that looks real good. Holy shit. He's done it. He's done it. Okay. Next to that, I got this other Neptunia tapestry that is the Netgear and Neptunia adult neck tapestry from the anime itself, from the animation. Another one that I've had for a very long time, and I think that's going to go right beside it because it's just going to be big enough to fit on that wall. And then I also got this other small tapestry of Mega Dimension V2 in their next forms. So I need to get the rest of them. I want to try to find, you know, Blanc, Noir, and Vert to match this one, but those are not even in stock anymore, so I'm gonna have to see if I can find them. But eventually I want to get these two, and I'll put them along the bottom of these ones or on the side wall at some point. So let's put this up and see how it looks. Let's see if it even fits here. I think it will, but it might not fit here. But it does fit here, chat. It does indeed fit here. And all we need is one push pin. Oh god, this wall is going to be a little tough. Okay, so this wall is a little harder to push in. So I'm going to need a hammer. Chat, I need a hammer. I hope you guys like my hammer. But I think we need this kind of hammer. This kind of hammer is gonna do it. Okay. Oh god damn it. Oh god damn it. Oh, dang it. I just broke it, chat. What? Damn it. But it can be fixed. It can be fixed. What? I'm sweating. I'm sweating. this go like right here. Alright. Maybe we can go like right here, eyeballing it. Hopefully it works out. That is up there. Hopefully it's where we need it to be. Woo! My God, I think I got it. I think I got it. It's looking quite good. Please, hammer, don't hurt him. I already did some hammer already, and I did hurt him. Hello, soul. Welcome. We're just yapping while I'm cleaning up the room. I'm sweating. It's hot. I got lights on and everything else, and it's kind of gross, but hey, it needs to be done. So we got to get it done. I already killed him with the hammer, but I can do another hammer. Oh. Alright, I'm not gonna hurt people too much with the hammer, because I don't want to hurt nobody. I think. Uh-oh. Let's not break anything. Okay, we're gonna move these out of the way so we don't break them. Okay, so I can show these off real quick. So this is my Tensaiga. I've had it for a long time. When I used to cosplay back in the day it's Inuyasha. Inuyasha was like one of my favorite animes, still is. So I bought this for my cosplay convention, for a cosplay convention, and I've had it ever since. It's pretty dope. It's pretty sick. It's actually kind of light as well, so that's pretty dope. So we're gonna put this over here for now. And my brother ended up giving me this keyblade, and he knew that I knew how to find the holes, so he gave me this to protect the galaxy of unlocking holes. And I'm all right, for real. But my brother gave me this because obviously I'm a massive Kingdom Hearts fan, and this is just fucking dope to have. So that is another thing I have. I also have this not demon Tensaiga, which is a fucking dope. It is live steel, so I gotta be careful. A friend gave this to me for my birthday years ago. It's a little not sharp anymore, but it still can hurt, do some damage. And it's so cool to have the non-demon powered up Tensaiga and the demon powered up Tensaiga. And it's fucking cool. I also got the Master Sword, but that's downstairs in my wife's room. So office mostly. So now I got two. Now I don't normally collect a lot of swords unless they're given to me. And the only other sword that I would want is the Buster Sword, but I have no idea where I'll put that shit. So I never bought it yet. But I do want to buy the Buster Sword at some point. And I think it'd be cool to have. Somehow, some way, I might get it eventually when I find room for it. I'm gonna put this over here too, for the time being, because they're in the way. All right. What I wanted to ask, chat, if you guys are still here with me, I know it's kind of dark, and I'm part of the dark chocolate. Should I put this Mega Dimension V2? I will buy the Fusion Buster Sword on site if I ever find it. Bro, same. I actually want to. I do want the Masumi, which is Sephiroth's sword as well at some point, but that's going to be. All right, so I have this small tapestry of Neptune, or Purple Heart, in her next CPU form from V2, and I'm gonna let you guys help me decide. Do I put this here on this side of the wall, where I'm gonna also put all the other CPUs, or should I put it right here? So then I'll get all the other CPUs underneath it to match it. So then you guys will be able to see in the background more. So let me know. Put it on this wall or this wall. And then in the meantime, I'll do something else until then. All right. So I also got this light. Second place. So should I put it right behind under the Mega Dimension V2 poster tapestry? Should I put it behind this one, underneath this one, or on this wall? Okay. All right. I'm gonna put it underneath this wall. Right here. So it's like proud and centered. All right. Woo! That looked good, chat. Hold on, let me move this so you guys can see it. Now, I don't have the best lighting right now, but that will change. I'm gonna move out the way so you guys can see it. Now, imagine when I get the rest of them, how that's gonna look underneath that. That shit's gonna be clean, bro. That shit's gonna be clean. That shit is going to be clean. Okay. So, for that corner, I have this light that I got for my birthday, and it's supposed to be like this corner light that I kind of want to put in the corner to light that corner up. If you are keeping them uniform with each other, yes. If not, then I would put it on the other side of the bookcase. Yeah, no, I am gonna keep them uniform. So I'm gonna put Neptune first, then Noir, then Vert, and then Blanc, because that's in my head. That's how the order would go. As Noir is, you know, Neptune's wife, best friend, so it makes sense to have Noir go next. And then, because the idea, I have a shelf over here, a low shelf that I'm gonna put over here. Now, eventually, I might end up moving this because I might end up getting a shelf like this one behind me that is for the Atelier shelf that goes right there. And then at that point, because I do want to do a fun little like project when I do get the shelf, but I don't have that yet. So I'm just planning for what I have now. And then when I do get that other shelf, then I might switch that out, and then I might eventually move this over here to this wall. But for the time being, I think that looks really cool the way it is so far. Dang, your boy is sweating. Your boy is sweating. I sweat. I'm allergic to like just active. When I move just one one moment, I start bursting into sweat, and it's gross. It's gross. All right. So the only problem with this though, this will work for that corner. However, I think it only works with a USB. It only works for a USB, so I'm gonna have to get a plug for that, so then I can feed it behind a shelf. So then it'll be like, this will go in the corner of the shelf, light up the side, and then the shelf is going to go there. Now, that's how it's planned in my head. I don't know if that's actually going to be the true execution of it all, but we're going to find out. First, I got to find the other leg to this. I did know where it was before I started moving everything, but now I don't know where it is, and that's the problem. Let me see. Dang it, I don't know where it is. I might have to do this later. I might have to do it later. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to do this part later because I don't know where the other leg is right now. And that is a problem. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna move this stuff. Give me a second, chat. You guys, can you still hear me over here? Like, how well is my mic picking up me? Do I sound kind of distorted and broken up? Or can you actually still hear me kind of fine? Alright. I'm gonna put this over here for now. Because this wall is where all the Square Enix and Final Fantasy stuff is going to go. I won't know. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but let me know. I have so much stuff, chat. So much stuff, and it goes every. Look at all this stuff. I have too much stuff. I wish I could be a normal collector that only collects one type of thing, and they can put it all in their office, and it's all cool, and it's all nice. But I love too much stuff, so it ends up being a problem. Because I gotta find places for it, and I don't have that much space. Well, I do, but like, you can always fill the room with more stuff. I guess when I'm over here, I can grab some other stuff. Dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Hold on, chat. Give me a second. I'll be right with you in a second. Give me a second. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, chat. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. But not too fast. Woo! Okay. Don't mind me, I'm sweating. It's just bad. I sweat pretty badly. Uh-oh. What you guys saying? Hold on. My Neptune Rebirth 1 Switch limited edition arrived on Wednesday. Ordered it. Rebirth 2 and 3. Hey, that's awesome. Congrats, my guy. Or girl, I don't know if you're a girl or guy. But congrats. I am happy for you. I'm glad that you got it. And they've been making the rounds. They Switch 2 just got they just resupplied it on Play Asia. And then Rebirth 3 is also now being sold. And they're gonna be it's gross. It's gross. It's gross. I'm a guy. Okay, I just wanted to be sure. You never know nowadays. But they're gonna be resupplying the Rebirth trilogy for PS4, the slipcover on August 22nd, and I really want to try to get that and snag that. So that's when I am going to try to get my Rebirth trilogy. They're also selling on Video Games Plus, so that's also a plus. No puns intended. So that's that. But chat, was you able to hear me all the way over there? Let me know. Because I didn't know. So I also got this really cool poster from Mega Dimension V2 that came with the game when I bought it. I got it signed by Yuzumi, which is cool. And I need to still get it signed by Neptune whenever I get the chance to meet her. But I have so many things I want her to sign. So I don't know whenever I'm going to get a chance to get her to sign it. But that's cool that I got one of her signed. Now, I need to put that in a frame. And I got a frame. But now I got to find that frame. No, that's not it. That's one of the frames. But it's not the frame. Now I have a frame. I just don't know where it is at the present moment. That's what happens when you start moving shit, chat. You mislocate everything. And it sucks. Because you know where it is beforehand. Before you move everything. And then once you move it, you don't know where it is anymore. Huh. I can't find anything. It might be under all this stuff. Oh, it is. 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 Right here. Also, I got a towel here. Don't mind me, chat. I'm gonna go over here so I can wipe off this sweat. So I don't gross you guys out more than I already do. But it's just the reality of it all. All right. Chat, let me ask you a question. Who is your favorite waifu in 2025 and why? Like a new waifu, and then I guess you can tell me who your ultimate waifu is. Because I just think it would be cool to know. I think for me, 2025 wise, new waifu that I love, that's new. Dang, I gotta think for myself. What new waifu is out in 2025? I wish I could show you my collection. Well, I mean, if you send it to me on Twitter, Like if you tweeted at me looking at your room, I can do that. I did think about doing a stream where I do room reviews because I know people do that, and I think it'd be cool to see a lot of people's like anime and I think it'd be cool to see a lot of people's anime rooms and stuff. So maybe we could do that, something like that in the future. Do like room reviews and stuff. So that would be cool. A cool thing to do. Don't mind my rag. This is to help me keep cool. Even though I'm not all that cool. I hope to meet Netgear's voice actor one day, as she is my favorite character. Then Yuzume as well. That's a good choice. Netgear is very cute, as well as Yuzume. Ultimate waifu Cammy White, new Yumiya so far is winning the race. I do think Yumiya is number one for me. I think another choice for me is Nanami from Dear Life Prism. I really do love Nanami. Nanami got that kind of like look that really like captures my heart, and she is really been moving up the charts for me. Now this frame is a little bigger, too big, might be too big for this, but at least it would be able to capture this for now. All right. So we put this here, that. This frame is kind of booty cheeks, chat. This frame is a little booty cheeks. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pressing things. I think Yumiya is definitely up there too. No, I think Yumiya is up there because I mean I do love Yumiya. I really did love Yumiya. I think it was like my favorite game still in 2025. Like technically, I guess you could say Stellar Blade would be up there. However, Stellar Blade originally came out last year. Ah, dang it. So it doesn't count even though the PC port came out this year. But I do think Yumiya is my number one. Yumiya is really cute. I really like her demeanor. I really like what she stood for. I like that she grew during her game as like time went on. She really like captured my heart a lot. Yeah, new waifus for 2020. That's a hard question. Ultimate waifu though is definitely Rem. For sure. Definitely Rem. And then Tifa. And then third being Ryza. But it also switches between Ryza and Neptune. And then Yumi from Simmer Kagura. So there's that. Would it be cool if Neptunia got a season 2 going after V story? What next voice actors have you met? The only one I've met is Yuzume. Yuzume is the only ones I've met. And I would love a second anime. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, but I would definitely love the second anime. I have the Blu-ray of the original anime right here, which is one of my favorite animes. I think this is a beautiful game to anime adaptations, and not many has that. And it's uncensored as well, so like it's a really good like watch if you are able to watch it, especially uncensored. I do want to eventually get the collector's edition for this, but until then, I don't. That's what I have. My wife bought that for me for my birthday. And if you watched my vacation trip, you know that I recently bought a bunch of Neptunia games for the Vita. So I got Neptunia versus Sega Hard Girls. We got Mega Tag Dimension of Blanc, Noir, and Neptune versus Zombies. which is a pretty decent game. We got Action U, which is my favorite side game because it's a Dynasty Wars game and it's pretty dope and fun. We got Neptunia PP. I just like saying PP because I'm a child. We got a Japanese version of Cyber Dimension, which is really, really cool. Still, well, Snap Factory still, but it's sealed. And then I just recently got this Neptunia MK2 original OG when I went to Florida, which is dope. I got the original one too under all this stuff, and I would show it to you, but I don't want to knock stuff down, so actually I'm gonna have to get it too because I'm gonna have to put it on the shelf anyway. So don't fool. Okay. So yeah, here's the original game. I've had this since 2010. My brother gave it to me because he couldn't get past he couldn't get into it, so he gave it to me along with the strategy guide that goes with it. I still need to get back the actual box that went with it, but I don't know what happened to that when I moved here 5 years ago, and I haven't been able to find it since. So I think I need to get another box for it. That's how I got into the series. Then I started again, and when I got my game out of for my birthday that year in 2021. Wow, the anime is a good way to get into the series because it covers it kind of skips the first game, because it kind of starts you already knowing who the characters are, which is kind of a good thing because it's you don't really need to watch the first game or play the first game to understand what's going on because they kind of do a good job explaining it all. And they just immediately pick up into the second game and then the third game. Most of the third in the second part of it. And then they also focus on mostly a little bit of the side games, but not much. And I think they did a beautiful job when it comes to the anime. So they could definitely pick it up right after for Mega Dimensions to introduce Yuzumi. And they can also introduce, I think it'd be cool to do Megatech or Action U in the Neo dimension and focus on that, because I think that would be cool to see the different parallels of the Neo dimension. Vert, Blanc, and Noir. It would be cool to see Adult Nep at some point. I think that's better in there. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I think I need to get a better frame for it, but either way, that's what it looks like inside there, which is pretty dope. Pretty dope. I think I do have a nail in this boo cup. We got the boo head. This is my wife's, actually. So don't tell her I stole it from her, because I did. Because I keep small supplies in here that I need, like nails. I think I need a longer nail. I think I need a longer nail. I'm telling. Oh, please don't tell. Don't tell. Because then she's gonna want it back, and I don't want to give it back. Because then where am I going to put all my supplies if you tell her? Oh. I got big fingers, chat. I can't get it out. That's what she said. All right, here we go. I got a nail. All right, I'm gonna put it on this wall here, and we'll see how that looks. Let's put some light on the situation. I need the hammer. Don't worry, Shy. I'm not gonna blind you with doing another hammer. All right. Yeah, I think that looks good right there. I think that's gonna look pretty good. I say so myself. Can you still hear me, chat? I know I'm far away and that you might not be able to hear my beautiful, sexy voice, but it's okay, chat. I'm not that far away. I will not abandon you. I still am right here to the sound. My hammer. Not my MC hammer, but my hammer. Alright. Hopefully this works. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. I gotta catch it. I gotta catch it. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Dang it. Oh God. Hold on, chat. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Dang it. And that mean to pull out the nail. Oh. I think I got it, chat. I think. By Joby, I think I got it. Yes. Yes. You won't be able to see it the way it is, but I think we got it. I sent you a friend request on Steam. I may or may not be able to accept that. I apologize. Normally, I only accept friends and people I know, but maybe after a few streams, I might add some people from chat. We'll see. But I probably won't add you right away, so I hope you don't get offended. I'm just letting you know right away. Mostly I only add friends and people I know. Okay. I think that looks pretty good, chat. We got, I know you guys can't see it, so. And I don't have a phone cam set up to dual stream it to show the other side, but you're going to just take my word for it. I think you can slightly see it, and that is good. That is good. All right. So now that the tapestries for Neptunia is done, now comes the fun part of putting stuff on the shelves. Now I'm going to put this over here for now. So then I can bring this shelf over here. All right, chat. This shelf needs to be cleaned first. It needs to be cleaned. I got my duster. We're gonna clean it off. So this is gonna go right there. Now, eventually, I'm going to get a bigger shelf to match this one. I just don't have it right now, which is okay. And it's also going to be white eventually. But I also want to align it with light, because I think that shit's going to be cool. Now, eventually, when I find the leg to this LED light right here, the other leg is going to go in the corner, and it's going to be lit up in the corner, and it's going to be purple or whatever color I want it to be, and it's going to be freaking cool. All right, that's the idea. All right, so let's put this in the spot and see how you like it. Chat. What you guys think? What you guys think? Y'all likes that? Y'all likes that? I hope y'all liked that. I hope y'all likes that. Cause I likes that. I likes that indeed. I likes that indubitably. Indubitably. I likes that. Okay. So here is why we needed to do that first before we put up everything else. Are you not worried about the door slamming into it? No, because most of the time I keep the door closed, and when I'm in here recording, I normally keep the door closed, and the door doesn't. So if I clear the door, it has enough space to clear right here, enough to not slam into it. So it's enough space for not to like fuck it up. So it's all good in the neighborhood. All right, so we have an ad in like 3 minutes, but I'm gonna snooze it for now, but I probably won't be able to snooze it later. All right. Here's the thing, chat. What's going on that shelf? Well, let me show you. Okay. It's okay. There was a casualty, but it was small. We can fix it. Here is my first Neptune bunny figure. It needs to be dusted off. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna grab this can air spray. So this is how I dust off most of my figures to get in like the really big crevices. And then I also just like slightly wipe it down. I clean my figures once a week, and it's very tedious, but if you don't take care of your stuff, then it doesn't matter. Now, of course, I can't put her down there by herself, because like just one bunny figure is just not enough. So she does have a friend, being the bunny Noir. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. Out of the two of them, I like Noir better. Why? Because she's thicker. Look at that ass, bro. Look at those thighs, bro. Compared to Neptune. Now, Neptune just got legs, which is nothing wrong with that. But in comparison of ass cheeks and thighs, Neptune definitely loses out to Noir. Plus, I like the face expression of Noir more than Neptune. Neptune definitely has like a more not fun expression on her face, which she should, being Neptune, but I think Noir has just a much better expression. I think they did a much better job on Noir than they did Neptune. But the cool added part about it is that if you look into their eyes, you can actually see the power-up signs in their eyes. So that's a nice little added detail, which is really, really cool. Let me get really up close, personal. Look at their eyes. Look at that. That's so fucking cool, man. Neptune got a cuff going on back there. She does got a cuff back there. I mean, she got an ass, but I think Blanc has a I'm not Blanc. I keep going Blanc because of the white hair. Noir has a much better fatty than Neptune, but they're both nice. I mean, both of them are nice. Now, I do still need to get Netgear, and I think they made one for Uni, but they didn't make one for Vert or Blanc, which I don't understand why. And I do want to get the Legged version as well, but in due time. Anyway, so we're gonna put Neptune there, and we're gonna put Noir there, and now those shits are proudly in the back, and they look so fucking good, man. Look at those shits. Those shits look amazing. Those shits look amazing. Now, bunny figures are really nice, but friend figures are very goddamn expensive. So I don't have many, but I do love some good bunny suits, which is nice. What do you think, chat? Does it look good? That look good back there? Okay, so here's the idea, right? On the shelf with them, I want to put the main line games physically on there. So the first game, like the first 3 original games, I want to put right there. So we're going to put these. Put this one in the front. Put the collect edition, the booklet in the back of it, like so. And then we put the second game like here. And then when I get victory, the third game and the fourth game, I can put it back there. Now I know you can't see it technically, but it looks really good in the back. Let me see if I can zoom up on it. I wish I had different camera angles to show you, but I don't. Now, I know it's not as good as that. I know this is not as good as the other bunny figures, but like this rim one from the Be Cute line is also just really hot. I really like this one a lot. I want the Supersonical one eventually, but man, what else is like meeting Erica Lindback? Hope you met her one day. Hope I meet her one day. I honestly don't remember. It was like 5 years ago when I met her, and it was like, it was cool. It was fun. I just walked up to her and was like, hey, I like your stuff. I like you in, I like you in Mega Dimension. She was like, cool. I haven't done that in a long time, so hopefully, I get to play Yuzume again at some point, and eventually she did. So that's cool. But at the time I met her, the only game that was out was Mega Dimension, which is the only game she was in. And then years later, she had like Cyber Dimension, which was years later she was in this. But Yuzume's in here, and then I don't know if she was in a lot of the side games. I don't remember if she was in the side games. She might have been in Sega Horror Girls, but I don't remember her being in it. Yeah, no, she was in Sega Horror. She's right there. She's right there on the back. So she was in this one, but I didn't have this at the time. And then she's in Blanc versus Blanc, Neptune, and versus Zombies. She's right there on the back. She was in that one, and then I don't know if she was in Action U. I can't remember. And then I don't know if she was in PP at the time. I can't remember. But at the time, only Mega Dimension was available. Now, I don't have the physical copy of Mega Dimension yet, and I want to get that eventually, but I will definitely need some type of spotlight to highlight them. I do need a spotlight, which I do plan on doing that. Eventually, I'm gonna get more of a light around it to like really illuminate it, and I want to light the shelves. So like, for instance, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to turn. I'm gonna have to move this so I can plug this in. All right, hold on. Give me a second. Let me try to do this without breaking the show. So let me see. Hold on. I need my phone so I can see the light. Where is my phone? Where is my phone? It's not in my pocket. There it is. It is getting quite light too, so like the light is not the best right now. So eventually I want to align the shelves. So rise and stay up. I know your ass is fat, but so yeah. Eventually, I want to align the shelf up in the back so you can see it a lot better. I didn't finish lighting it up. So like, say like if we're streaming, right, and it's Halloween season, I can make it look like Halloween or Christmas or a random color in the back, so then it like lights up a little bit better. I just have to set it up. I can do 4K HR, not HR. We could do jump. We could do it with music, like it goes with the sound of my voice. Ayo, ayo. Daylight come, made me wanna go home. Death is a day, oh. Daylight come, made me wanna go home. Give you light and you feel so good. I give you things to goon tonight. We love some good old ties and hands, and then we go to our waifus and say, okay, that's enough. So yeah, eventually, all the shelves will have those same lights. I just have to finish setting it up, but I need the shelves to do it. I met Copy the Art's voice actor from Game Maker in June. See, I still haven't played Game Maker yet because I've been waiting to come out on PC, which is going to be doing that soon. So when we do get to do that, I hope to play it. But that's good that you met her. That's cool. That's very cool. Met them. Just in case. All right. Also, chat. Any Etika fans out there? Joy-Con boys! I don't know if you guys know who Etika is, but the goat. My wife made that because she makes pro arts, and that was something that she made. All right. So what I plan on doing, I want to have on top the original games, which is Neptunia 1, 2, and 3 original, and Mega Dimension on top. Then on the second shelf, I'm gonna have Rebirth, the Rebirth trilogy on the second shelf, and then on the next shelf is gonna be all the side games, and then on the bottom shelf is going to be like other figures I managed to grab, or if I managed to get any other like collector's editions or something. Which that reminds me, I forgot something over here. That reminds me. That reminds me. I have this as well, which is the Japanese collected edition of Hyper Noir, which is awesome. It's so awesome. This is when it came out for Switch. It is not available on AmiAmi anymore. I do not plan on opening this out at all. It will stay factory sealed always. Hopefully, since they brought this out for Switch in Japan, hopefully they do bring it out for the West through Play Asia, or they bring it out for PS4, so then I can get the PS4 collection edition, and then I'll probably open that one. Or I might open this one, because I have the PS4. But until then, this bitch is staying sealed. It is super good. I did do an unboxing of this on the channel. If you want to check out the YouTube, stuff that came with it was this really cool, like, it's holographic textured Noir and her really cool CPU form in the Saber dimension. I mean, in the Neo dimension, I think that is from in Noir. Trying to find a place to put this for right now. So it came with this. It has like a little nice cool texture. She's voices Nabara and JK. What is JK? I'm not gonna. What's JK? You mean JJK? Or just you mean JK? I don't know what like you're just joking? Why is this not focusing? Focus. Why is this not focusing? There we go. Okay, Jujutsu Kaisen. I thought so. Normally I don't hear people say just JK. it's like JJK. Jujutsu Kaisen. I figured it was JJK, but I just want to make sure because no one ever says just JK. But that is cool. That is cool that she does voice her. I still need to finish season 2 of that. Anyway, so that came with these cool acrylic stands as well. There is Noir, which looks really, really cool. And we also got Neptune, giving a little kissy face. And we got Blanc as well. And we also got Vert. And also we can just do this. It also came with this, which is really cool. This small little keychain of Blanc and Neptune, which is really, really cool. I got a photo with her. I was wearing my Netgear Best Girl t-shirt. That is fucking cool. That is so cool. All right, let me go. We're gonna put this on the second shelf for now until I get all the other stuff. Ooh, is it not gonna fit there? Oh, it might not fit. I might have to rearrange the shelves. All right, hold on. I gotta rearrange the shelves. All right, we're gonna have to make some room. We're gonna have to make some room, shit. And then after that, we are going to move on to another section. What time? It's already 9 o'clock. We're gonna put this top shelf on one. All right, put that on one. Put this on one. Put this on one. These shelves, trying to put the pegs on in the holes. My depth perception is so bad. Right. There's that. Then I'm gonna put the second shelf on this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shelf. Actually, we might not even have to do that. might not have to do that. That might be enough room. For now. For now, I think that might be enough room. Now, my plan that I would love to do at some point, I would love to do a shelf, a 4 tall shelf that is enough for Neptune and Planetoon, Noir, Vert, Blanc. So each one of the CPUs will have their own shelf, and I want to fill it with different like things to make it look cool. So like, you know, for Noir, I could put like Crash Bandicoot on her shelf because she's representing a PlayStation, and Spyro and stuff like that. And then for Vert, like Master Chief and stuff, and then Mario, and then of course Neptune being Sonic and other like Sega stuff, which would be cool. And I think it would be really like a cool way to make it look. If the is the crowning jewel, it should go on the top shelf between the bunnies. What, you talking about this collector's edition? I mean, you are right. This should go in between them. However, I don't think this is like my crowning jewel. But I guess it is if I'm keeping a factory suit. I would say like my crowning jewel is getting the slipcover of the Rebirth trilogy. That would be my crowning jewel, where I would put that in between that. But I guess I could do that right now. So I could like use this and have it propped up like that. You think that would look, you guys think that would look cool? You think that would look cool? Like I should plan around this first and then all the other games? Yes? All right, chat. All right, you win. You win. You win. You win. You win. You right. You right. Right. You right. When you're right, you're right. When you're right, you are right. Ooh, and then just as like a kind of like stand-in, as a stand-in, until I get victory, I can put the anime right here. So there was the original game, the second game, and right now the anime, but the victory will definitely go there at some point. So now, let's see how that look, chat. How that look from a distance. I know it's going to be hard. Maybe I can zoom up on it. Hold on. Can I zoom? Let me see. Let me see if I can zoom so you guys can see. Let me see. Camera controls. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna let me zoom. It's not gonna let me zoom. Oh wait. Fly? No, it's not gonna let me zoom. Default. All right, it's not gonna let me zoom, but what I can do, I could do this. So it kind of makes me bigger. But then you guys can see that a lot better. All right, what you guys think, chat? From a distance, it's kind of hard to see, but like, what do you guys think of that? That looks good? Now you really need a purple light shine on it. That's true, that's what the light's gonna be for. So like, just to show you, that's what this light is gonna be for. This light right here, when it's plugged in, but also I'm gonna have it lit up. So, hold on. unplug this. Okay, hold on. Alright. Let me plug this in here. This is such a tight squeeze. So this is what. So like this is gonna be a floor light. So then whenever I find the other leg, it's gonna be on the side, but it will light up the corner. I gotta find the other leg though. Dude, what happened? I broke it. Oh. I turned it on. So imagine whenever I have the light, the other leg is gonna just be propped up like this. It'll be standing. Obviously, it's not standing right now. So like when I do find the light, it will have light, you know? When I find the other leg, I don't know where the other leg is right now. It has lost it, but eventually I will be able to change it. So then I have this in control. I think this one works for it, or one. Oh no, it's not working. It's not working. Might have to find the other remote. Okay, it might be another remote. I want lights. So I need to find the other light eventually, but that's what's going to go back there at some point. It does look good. Post a pic of it on Insta or Twitter. I can't wait till you get the wall scrolls. Then it will really pop. Yeah, I can't wait for it either. All right, we did that, chat. I think what we're going to do the last little bit to make that filled up. What time is it? We've been shooting for like an hour and something. Let me reset this. Reset this. I mean, I know you want to see all this awesomeness, but I feel like we should reset the camera. Let's see, go like that. All right, cool. All right. So then I'm gonna turn this off because it's blinding me. I think what we're gonna do is put all the acrylic stands around the stuff. So we got the acrylic stands. And we'll put Neptune and Noir over here. I guess we can put them adjacent to each other. So they're kind of like on each other's side. And then we can put Bert on this side. And we'll put Blanc on the side of Neptune, because I don't know, why not? Then we got this. I don't know how. I guess I want to put this. I'm gonna use a command strip. I don't have any command strips left right now to put this on here on the wall, like right here. But for now, I'll just put it right there. For now, what else we got? And then we got the games, of course. So I need, because I'm not trying to open this one, I'm gonna have to like drop it. I'm gonna need another stand to put that up. But then we can put the Oh, I forgot I had Pokemon cards in here. I've got rain Pokemon cards. So we can put the games, the side games, right here. For now. And I gotta pick up my Pokemon cards. Alright. When I went to Florida, I got some of the Destined Rival Pokemon cards. I didn't pull anything, but I guess I can show you all the stuff that I did get. I didn't pull a goddamn thing, but this is what we got. We had Grimer, we got Dipplin, we got Zaxstrite, Electrite, we got Tallow, which is really cool. We got Ethan's Slugma Bowls. We got the Hypno that looks like he's about to do something devious. We got a Sacred Ash. These are old. I already pulled these. This is a Huntail. We got a Primate, which is a reverse rare, and Arvin Sandwich, which is a reverse rare, and then the actual rare. This Blaziken art is sick though. That Blaziken is sick. And then the energy. So yeah, we didn't really get anything. We didn't get anything, which is cool, I guess. All right. I think before we move on to everything else, I do want to put the rest of my games back on this shelf over here. Because this is where my game corner is going to go. Plug in this lamp for the time being. This lamp. So let me, because we're kind of done with the Neptunia stuff for now. I guess I can turn this way, so you guys can kind of see. So you guys see the Final Fantasy wall. So this Final Fantasy stuff is going to go onto that wall over there eventually. And then I moved the ReZero stuff from that section over there. So this is where all the ReZero stuff is now, which is my favorite anime. And if you can see Bleach here, which is technically ReZero is my second favorite anime, and Bleach is my first favorite anime. And then we have, you won't be able to see it without me picking up the camera, but I'm not gonna be able to. But there's an Inuyasha wall there. You'll be able to see when the room tour happens, whenever that does happen. Oh no. Oh no! Alright. So, what we're gonna do, the last little bit is easy. We're gonna convert all of my retro games from PS1, PS2, PS3, and a few others onto that shelf, because this section is gonna be where, like, if I have friends over, or if I just want to do some like gaming, it's gonna go over here, and it's gonna be really cool and awesome and amazing, and it gives me a reason to show off all the games that I have somewhat, as we put stuff where it needs to be. I don't don't think we're gonna have time to get to Brown Dust 2. Because it's already 9:30, which this took a lot longer than I thought, but it looks good, so I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. All right, so first we got Dreamcast, which we got Crazy Taxi. Hold on. That made that super illuminated. Holy shit. I guess technically that's better. Alright, so we got Crazy Taxi. We got Skies of Arcadia. One of the best JRPGs ever made. Samba de Migo. And then we got a factory sealed Space Channel 5, which is pretty dope. And then we got Sonic Shuffle. What else we have for Dreamcast? Of course, you can't have any Dreamcast collection without Sonic Adventures 2, of course. I mean, Sonic Adventure. And then, of course, Sonic Adventures 2. Dang it. Sonic Adventures 2. Now, one cool thing about my Sonic Adventure, it has the demo disc inside for Sonic Adventure 2, which is pretty dope. It's the copy I want. I wanted it. We also have Choo Choo Rocket, which is dope. Never knew how to play it properly, but it's dope. And we got Sega Bass Fishing, because why not? Why not? Hey Ray, big fan of your YouTube content. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Modius. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Really do. I try my best to create a good place for people to enjoy fan service games, and you know, I appreciate you enjoying the content. We played Rumble Roses not too long ago, the other day, which was a lot of fun. I was talking about this to my wife the other day, that I love old school gaming sometimes. Like, there's something about old school gaming that just hits so good, and it just feels so right. And I kind of forgot how good it feels to play goofy games sometimes. Like Rumble Roses, a great wrestling fan service game that got pulled out of existence from Konami and made a Pico machine. And it sucks because that game was a lot of fun. It had a lot of good potential in it. It could have gone to be a great series. And I feel like we need more games like that back, which sucks because we don't have that back. Space Channel 5 is my favorite. I never was good at Space Channel 5, but I do love Ooh La La. Ooh La La! I was in love with Apollo Smile in the 90s. Yeah, no, she was great. That was a good waifu. Choo Choo Rocket is wild when you have 4 players. Crazy fun. No, it's a lot of fun. Me and my friends, when we do get together for Dreamcast night, which we're probably going to do for the anniversary of the Dreamcast for 999. If you don't know, that's when it came out. September 9th, 1999. And when we do play Choo Choo Rocket, it gets wild. It gets freaking wild. So I'm looking forward to that. I think Dreamcast is still my favorite system, but I think the PS2 also is my favorite system. It bounced back and forth between the two. It's just how it is. Anyway, I'm gonna put these on the shelf over here, and they're gonna go right here for Dreamcast. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me move the light so it's not in the way, but you guys can see it. Can y'all see that? I know you won't be able to see me, but can y'all see the shelf at least? Y'all see that? I know it's getting a little late. Alright, so for PlayStation 1, we have Tekken 2, the GOAT. We also have the black label of Tekken 3. I still need to find a black label of Tekken 1, which is kind of hard to find, especially right now. We have Tomb Raider 1, of course, one of the original fan service queens. Of course, Tomb Raider 2. And then we have Tomb Raider 3. I don't have Tomb Raider 4 yet. And then we have this Final Fantasy epilogue. Anthologically, that's so hard to say. Anyway, it comes with Final Fantasy 5 and 6, which is pretty dope. It's compilation of Final Fantasy 5 and 6, which is dope. Actually, this will probably go on the Final Fantasy shelf that's gonna go over there. At some point, though, room. This is why I'm cleaning up my room, because she almost fell, and that's not good. We don't need the best girl falling. Got a lot of figures. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Please have Gazer, God Bless the Ring, the Squaresoft fighting game with Tifa and Cloud. I don't have that. I want to find that. Ed Geyser. I definitely know what you're talking about. And I haven't played that in years, but I have not found a copy in the wild yet. But I do want to find one. I'll wait till the ad ends. We'll wait for the ad. Doom 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 doom. Boom 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 boom. Bum ba da ba da boom bum 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 bum. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Are you hungry, or can I go ahead and eat? It's okay. Still want to stream. Yes, I am getting hungry. To stream. All right, chat. I think we're almost back. Crazy expensive now. It is crazy expensive now. I'm trying to wait till people are back from the ads, which is like 6 seconds before I continue on. Before I continue on. Alright, we back from ads, chat. We're back from the break. Have you got a break from the ads? Alright. I'm gonna put these on the shelf and then we'll move on. This will go on the Final Fantasy shelf, so I'm gonna put that to the side. So put these right there next to Dreamcast. And then for the last bit of for the next PlayStation stuff, we got Final Fantasy 8, the GOAT, the middle child of 9 and 7. 7 being my favorite game of all time. We got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, the best one in the series. I'm gonna be honest with you, the best one. We got Tarzan, can you show me? I wanna know what the strangers like me. We got Spyro 1, the original, of course, the GOAT. We got Space Jam, probably one of my favorite basketball games, especially as a kid. Me and my cousins and brothers would play that all the time. All the freaking time. We got Rugrats in Paris, Now, the only thing I would ever play this game for is the Chucky Chan mini game. Here comes Chucky Chan. He goes, I don't remember the rest of the song. That's what I would always sing. I need to find the black label of the original Rugrats, but it's just the greatest hits version, but at least I do have it. And then we got Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22, a really great Dragon Ball Z game from back in the day. I need to find the black label, but we got Croc, which actually got a remaster or remake for PS5, which is pretty cool. We got Crash 3 or Crash Warp, which is awesome. Really cool. Difficult game. We got Chrono Cross, which is dope. And we got Casper, the Friendly Ghost, because why not? And then we got Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Now, there's two different versions of this game, apparently. There's one that's called the Philosopher's Stone, I think it's called, on another copy, and then there's one that has the Sorcerer's Stone. I don't know if it was like a PlayStation thing or if it was like a GameCube thing. I don't know, but that's the one I got. So, all right. I do have Final Fantasy VII, but that is also on the Final Fantasy VII side, on the Square Enix side that I'm gonna have. So I'm gonna put the Square Enix games to the side, and I'm gonna put the PlayStation games on the shelf. Okay. Eventually, I'm gonna make that look all better and cool and awesome. But for now, I just want to put them on the shelf so we can get them done. All right. So now we got PS2. I found this at half price books for $30. I still have the tag on it because I just didn't take it off yet. We got Air, the original visual novel of Air, the same anime, which is a really good anime and a really good visual novel. But this is the Japanese version, so I just got it for collecting purposes. It is complete in box, by the way. This is like one of his first anime visual novels. Well, up there with Canon, and Little Busters. I think it was like some of the originals. This is the same people that makes Clannad, which is really, really dope. We also, for PS2, got the Skya 2, which is dope. We got Budokai 1, which I still think has the best story mode of all time. We got Ultimate Tenkaichi 1, which is also really dope. We got the worst Dragon Ball Z game ever, but it's still super funny, Dragon Ball Z Sagas. The original Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which I think is kind of funny. We got Fate Stay Night, the visual novel, the Japanese version. I found this along with Air at half price books for $15, which is insane for me to find that. It is complete in box as well, which is dope, which is pretty dope. And then what else we have? We got Grandia 3, which I still think it's a really good game, but not as good as Grandia 2. And unfortunately, the game killed the franchise. Hopefully, we do get it ported on Steam at some point. We got Full Metal Alchemist, the first game, and The Broken Angel. And then we have Dynasty Warriors 2, which is pretty cool. We got more PS2 games, but I can only hold so many. Let's go this way. These, I took these out of alphabetical order. Okay. 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 Alright. Let me put I hope these fit. I did size the shelves enough to make these fit. Yes, they do fit, which is good. which is good. Which is good. I did it. I prepared myself beforehand so that would fit on the shelves, which is good. Which is good. Okay, so next, we still got more PS2. We got Kingdom Hearts. And then we got Kingdom Hearts 2, which is actually signed by Richard Epcar, who voices Ansem the Wise, which is dope. We have the PS2 port of Grandia 2, which is absolutely garbage. This is a garbage port. We got Inuyasha, The Secret and the Cursed Mask, one of my favorite games of all time. And then we got Inuyasha Fatal Combat. I'm only missing 2 Inuyasha games to have the complete Inuyasha. I'm missing the DS game. I think it's called The Sacred Jewel. And I'm missing the PlayStation Inuyasha game. And then I'll have them on. Which is pretty cool. Is that the original Fate Stay Night with the romance? I think it is. I think it might be. But I don't know because it's Japanese. So I don't have a Japanese PS2 to play it. So I think it might be. I think it might be. I hope so. I hope so. I wouldn't know because I can't play it. Well, right now at least. So there is that. But I think, yeah, I think it is, because it's the Japanese version, so I would assume that it has all the romance in it. Alright. And then the last bit of PS2. Actually, we have more PS2 down. We have the GOAT, Metal Gear Solid 2. Amazing. We got Metal Gear Solid 3, which is the remake that's coming out soon, which is dope. This game is terrible, but I loved it, which is Uzumaki Chronicles of Naruto. We got the second one of it. I need to find the non-greatest hits version of Ultimate Ninja, which is a fucking amazing game. I remember when this game came out, I went all the way to the mall in the winter to get this game because I was so excited for this game. A actual 2D fighting game for Naruto, bro, at the time. Great. I was so pumped to get that game. I really do miss import games. I do. I miss it too. Now there's no point of importing games because, you know, you just buy things digitally nowadays, but it is nice. It is nice. We have, of course, Ultimate Ninja 2, the non-greatest hits version. We have Ultimate Ninja 3. Now, I do believe there is a 4th Ultimate Ninja, but it's only in Japanese. So we never got Ultimate Ninja 3, because then they made Storm, which I think is a better series anyway. But then we got One Piece Pirate Carnival, which I think is somewhat of a good One Piece game, but I think it's like a mini game. It's kind of like a Mario Party, but it's not that good. We have One Piece Grand Adventure, which is pretty dope. We got the original Phantom Brave, but this one got a remaster eventually for the PS4. I need to get the non-greatest hits version, but we have Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. We used to play this all the time. This needs a remake, unless it did get a remake, and I just don't know. But this needs a remake. This was the only good Prince of Persia game. Like, not counting like the original games on like the NES and stuff, but like this was like the standard good game back then. The platform was good, the fighting was good, the reverse time was good, and then every other game after that just wasn't as good. It was just not as good. Do you like Trails series? Trails in the Sky first chapter is coming out soon, which I am crazy hyped for. I do play Trails. I've never played the games, but I do know of it because I play Ys, which I'm super excited to play. I love Ys. So I am excited to play the first Trails in the Sky and the remake. I will be playing it. I will be playing it on PC and playing it. I think I'm going to stream it the whole game. At first, I was going to just play it for myself, like as a normal playthrough, but I think I do want to stream it when it does come out. And I'm really excited for it because I do have the Cold Steel trilogy, but I felt like, you know, when the first Into Sky remake got announced, I was like, I feel like the first game in the Trail series should be my first game I play. So I'm waiting to get into the series from that. So I am excited for it. I'm really excited for it. But I do know of it. So yeah. Let me go put these on the shelves and then we're gonna continue. All right. Put these on the shelf here. These on the shelf there. And everything is good in the neighborhood. I think what we're gonna do, after I get done putting all the games on the shelves, I am going to end stream. I'll probably go into like 10 because I need to go eat something soon. Okay. Estelle is one of my favorite pro tags of all time. That's a good choice. And she's played by Stephanie Shea, who does the voice of Orihime, as well as Joshua is played by Johnny Yonbash, who's the voice of freaking Ichigo. And that's super dope. That's really another reason why I'm like super excited to play. I don't know if you play with the English voices, but here's my favorite gaming girl of all time, which is right here, Tifa. The one and only Tifa. I love her so much. That's not going to focus right now because the light is not correctly here, but I love Tifa. Then Rem. I have like a lot of Rems. Then I love Rem. Rem is like my girl. As you can see, all the Rems do. I mean, if you couldn't tell, Rem over there. So, yeah. No, I definitely. I want to learn the reason why people love Estelle so much because I only know of her from legend of hearing about her. And all right, let's start moving on. Now, I don't have the game anymore physically, but I do still have the steelbook, which is a PS3 steelbook of Pirate Warriors 3, which I think is really dope and cool. I really like collecting steelbooks when I can. I got the PSP Fantasy Star Portable, which is pretty cool. I mean, it was a decent game, but it was, you know, really cool. I also got on PSP over there Dissidia 1 and 2 and Birth by Sleep. That's on the Square Enix shelf. That's going to be over there as well. All right, and then these are the last PS2 games I have, which is a game that they need to remake at some point, but, you know, Shining Force EX, Exa, as you could say, Shining Force, which is a really, really good game. We got Ratchet and Clank, Up Your Arsenal, and then we got another game that needs to get a remake at some point, which will really be cool, which is Samurai Legend Musashi, the game that killed the franchise, but it was a really good game. I love this game. This game was so fucking dope and great, but people just didn't like it. So like Square Enix just never made another one, and that sucks, which sucks. We got Space Shuttle 5, the PS2 version. We got Shaman King. Oh, that's a high note that I can't hit, but we got Shaman King for PS2, which is dope. We got Xenosaga, which I would love to see these return at some point. Namco and Monolith Soft needs to figure something out so we can get these as a remake on the Switch. I would buy a Switch 2 just for this. I'm just gonna be real. I would buy a Switch 2 just for this game because this is a GOAT game. We got Yu Yu Hakusho. This game is kind of bad, but it's kind of good at the same time. And then we got Zone of Enders with the Metal Gear Solid 2 demo disc, which is pretty cool. Which is the version I wanted to grab because that's dope. So let's go put these on the shelves. I think we might have to trail them off, but I think we can fit the last bit on here. Hopefully. Oh, yes, chat. Yes. We managed to fit Dreamcast, PlayStation 1, PS2, all on the first shelf, and it looks good. That's amazing. Let's go. Cosmos is a great fucking waifu. All right, so then we got PS3, which I'm still working on building up my PS3 games. We got Final Fantasy 13, which is great. We got Lightning Returns, which is great. I do have 13-2, which is back there on the screen and shelf. We got J-Star Victory Plus, which is pretty not good, but it's all good. We got PlayStation All-Stars, which I still think this needs a remake, and they need to return to this game because this is a great Smash-like game with all PlayStation characters, but like for some reason PlayStation doesn't believe in it anymore. But no Sega Saturn. No, I don't have any Sega Saturn games, unfortunately. I do have one Sega Saturn game, which is Soccer Wars, but that's downstairs in the other room, downstairs, my Sega room downstairs. That light looks really cool, by the way, back there. So once I find the other light, you see how cool that's lighting up the Neptunia shelf over there? Damn, that shit looks good, bro. That looks so good. We did that today. That shit looks fucking good. Okay, and then we have Uncharted 2, which is the best in the series, honestly. And then Uncharted 3. I don't have Uncharted 1 yet because I have the PS4 Nathan Drake Collector's Edition. Not Collector's Edition, but the Nathan Drake's Collection. So I didn't see the point of getting the first game again. But like, just to complete the trilogy on PS3, I might end up getting it at some point. You're welcome. Thank you. You know, chat, this is why you listen to your chat at sometimes. Sometimes you guys are right. And this time you were right about this. All right, so we're gonna put that on the shelf right here. And that is mostly all. Wait, I skipped the game. Because I gotta show this because this is still one of the best Sega games they made, which is Resonance of Fate for the PS3. I want to see to find the PS4 version of this physically, because this is a great fucking game. If you love anime and the Matrix, this is the game for you. Like, they had some really cool bullet hell, slow down, like quick time, turn-based action, which is so fucking dope. If you can play this on Steam, it is on Steam. If you can ever buy this on sale, do it. Do yourself a favor and play this game. It's a great fun game. If you just want a game where you can turn your brain off and shoot some bad guys, do some cool Matrix moves, this is the game to play. I promise you. Let me move this so I don't break it out of the way. So, alright, let me put this back on the show. And just so I can show it, just to make sure you know I'm not capping. Just so you know I'm not capping. So other games I got, so I can show them off, is so you just see it. We got Catherine on the PS3 for my Atlas show. We got Dissidia for the PSP, which is a really great game that it needs to get a better remake than the one that we got before. We got Birth by Sleep for the PSP. We got the Kingdom Hearts 2.5, Kingdom Hearts 2.5 Collector's Edition or Definitive Edition, which is cool. We got the Kingdom Hearts 3. We didn't even get the PS4 yet, but Kingdom Hearts 3 Deluxe Edition, which is dope. And we got the Persona 3 manual strategy guide to go along with the factory sealed Persona 3 original. Sort of. Is this original? I don't know if this is original or not, but it is the PS3 version. Then we got Persona's 4 strategy guide along with the respective game, which I can't wait for the remake. Oh, I can't wait for you to be remade. It is gonna be great. And then we got the 360 version of Catherine, which are some great Atlas sexy fan service games. And then we got Final Fantasy VII Remake, and we got the original, which is my favorite game of all time, Final Fantasy VII. So, just so you know, I'm not capping. When I say I have them, I have them. I do have them. I'm going to put this stuff back over there so we have more room still. And then we're going to put PS4 on the show. I do want to show these off real quick, just because I don't think I'll have the time to show them off later. Alright. So, I have, for the 3DS, we have Shin Megami Tensei 4, the Collector's Edition, which is dope. This is the soundtrack for Catherine, which is dope. We got the Collector's Edition for Odeon Sphere, which is pretty dope. I don't have the PS3 original, but I do have the remake or remaster, if you can say, on the PS4. And then we have Persona 5, the original Collector's Edition, which is pretty dope. So I don't know if I'm gonna have time to show these off before. Never doubt you for a minute. Thank you, guys are so sweet to me. But you never know, for people who watch the VODs, like if I didn't show it, they're like, that man is lying. That man is lying. Stop the cap. He doesn't have no Final Fantasy VII. He's a liar. But no, I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. I also got this really cool Shantae and the Seven Sires limited runs games collector's edition, which is really cool. I have the PS4 version of the limited runs of Streets of Rage 4 as well. Alright, and I also don't think I'm gonna have time to get to it, so I'm just gonna show this stuff off real quick just so you guys see it. So cool stuff for my room. Look at this sexy ass Zerasu Samus figure, which is dope. And then we also got this collector's edition of ReZero, the full philosophy of the throne, which is really dope. I've had this since the game came out. I have the collector's edition factory seal, and I have the game loose so I can actually play the game and enjoy it at the same time. So that's pretty cool. I also got the Yeast 10 Nordis Collector's Edition. I also have some other stuff. That one cool thing, I guess I can show this cool thing, because I'm going to be wrapping up soon, is this really cool factory sealed Super Mario Kart from the Super Famicom, which is really dope. If you guys don't know, I really love Princess Peach, and I bought that for Princess Peach because that's where my love for Princess Peach started. What else cool stuff can I show you? I mean, all right. So, just so you guys can see it, I'm gonna try to. We got the Yeast Twin Nordis Collector's Edition, which is dope, and some other PS5 games from Stellar Blade, the GOAT. Oh, I forgot about this one, Neptunia Sister vs. Sisters, which needs to go on the Neptunia show. We got Metaphor, Re-Fantasio. We got Yeast 10 outside the Collector's Edition, that should go in there. We got Yeast 9, which is really dope, on the Monster Nox. And then we also got Yeast 8, which is what got me into the series originally. And then we got Shining Resonance Refrain, the PS4 version. I still need to get the PS3 version at some point. So what I normally like to do, which is doesn't really make a lot of sense, is I like to put PS5 first normally, because those are the games I normally play first, but just to make it make sense, I'm gonna put PS4 first, because that makes sense to do. And sometimes I like to put the games that I'm currently playing first, so I can like just grab them really quick if I need to do footage for them or something. And it's like really, really fun if I need to do it. Ooh. Sorry. All right, chat. Unfortunately, as much as I would like to keep going, and I know I want to keep going, I think this is where we're going to have to part ways for today. Look at this, which is really cool. Really quick. This is my PS5 box, the OG, which is dope. Also, my brother ended up giving me this. I do have the Wii U as well to go with it, which is the Legend of Zelda Collector's Special Edition Wii U, which is super dope. This is modded though. This is a modded Wii U. Don't let Nintendo know that. Because it is modded. They don't like that, but it is modded. But it's you know, a lot of the games you can't play anymore. You can't buy them anymore physically on the eShop. So I had to go to the 7 Seas. All right, chat. Let me fix this back so we can give a proper goodbye. So we can do a proper goodbye. Chat, it's been fun. You guys helped me put together my Neptunia shelf and section. I still got a lot of cleanup to do, which is something that we're gonna have to do, but it was a lot of fun. But now it's time to say so long. But we'll sing just one more song. Thanks for doing your part. It sure was fun, you know, with Neptunia and building the shelf. But we could do anything that you wanna do. All right, chat, for real, bro. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me as I yapped, showed you some cool stuff from my room. I'm going to try to get this stuff up and running so I can start making, because I need to make videos for tomorrow. Obviously, I was not able to upload a video today because, as you can see, my room is a little bit of a mess right now. But it will be up and running by the next video that will go up by Sunday. And then I want to try to stream on Tuesday so I can try to start platinum the Ryza original games before they get delisted off of the storefronts. So I want to platinum those games before all that stuff goes away. So I definitely want to make time for that. And there's a couple other games I want to platinum and beat in due time. So Tuesday, I'll make some time. We'll stream. I'm gonna try to stream earlier than normal, which is like 2:30 EST. I'll post it on YouTube posts and Twitter to let you guys know when that is happening. For the meantime, though, chat, if you guys will do me a favor, it was fun. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you all. You guys have been a great time. I enjoy you all so much. Who is live that we can raid? I don't think any of my friends are online anymore. So we're just gonna end here. So normally I would like to raid somebody, but no one of my friends are online right now. So I guess this is where we end. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you all. I really, really do. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It was really fun. As I get back into streaming, I know it's a little chaotic, but sometimes if you got some laughs, if you got some kicks from it, you know, I hope you did good. But either way, have a great rest of your night. I really do appreciate you guys. Remember that fan service is the best kind of service. So be a fan of fan service. Enjoy the streams. And I'll see you guys in the next video real soon. So bye, chat. Good night. Good night.